Tony Yayo and Uncle Murda was on Gilly and Wallow's podcast earlier today, and they went berserk on Memphis Bleek.
The only Bleek verse I ever liked is the one that Jay-Z wrote.
Now, the reason why they're going berserk on Memphis Bleek is because of an interview that Memphis Bleek did, last week?
Ain't paying your bills, cuz. That's what it is. They compete. That's why they talk like that. If 50 said 1 year, these in the shelter, they shouldn't be allowed to talk about us or anybody when you literally are a dependent. That's insane to me, man. Like, they never wear their jewelry without their boss. Show me a picture of Yayo walking around with his chain, the passport chain, without 50 Cent there. I gotta see it. But they take care of we take care of ourselves.
I think I heard Yayo say that you and which is crazy. He said you and Jay's friendship is just was more business. I've never seen it.
Well, him and 50 friendship is just financial.
It's the battle of the little homies. It's a little homie squabble going on right now. Flacco didn't make it quite clear how it really started. It really started because a few weeks ago, Tony Yayo had Memphis Bleek name all up in his mouth.
All I'm saying is when you see Jay-Z in a setting, he never really, when he's doing a Beyonce show or whatever, you don't see Memphis Bleek on the stage or him being brought out. You know, even if I'm doing a hype man with 50, he's bringing me out. I'm making money. Go. He's in there, Young Guns in there, and I'm in there, Young Guns, Philly. And he was like, and he's representing both of us. And he's like, Jay-Z's not gonna do nothing for them. But you got 50. So it was the difference, like, a nigga get just making money. You make $250,000, you start spending that money before you pay the taxes. Like, here, I got you. I don't see Jay doing that for Bleek.
But that don't mean
I don't
nothing.
see, what the fuck you mean that don't mean
Because listen, let me just say something to you. Because people
that
understand.
don't mean nothing.
Do you know how many times?
I'm just saying if a nigga, he don't have to do that because it's a label.
But
see, there's a difference between, listen.
After he said that, Bleek took offense.
Direct response to Uncle Murda and Tony Yayo accusing Jay-Z of not taking care of their guys, bringing up Memphis Bleek. So Memphis Bleek response was they're only using 50 Cent, their liabilities, they don't really got bread. So Uncle Murda and Tony Yayo responded back and they unloaded, essentially going out of their way to prove to Memphis Bleek that they do have money and they'll actually reverse the accusation and call Memphis Bleek.
They do have money. They just look like they don't. They just got that scaly skin and them dead eyes, them jaundiced, yellowy eyes. But they do got money. Uncle Murda just look like he just got a homeless face. It's just his face. Yes, Tony Yayo look like he sell loose Newports, but he don't.
He broke and claimed that he can't rock with them.
Oh, Yayo don't wear the passport chain. Well, 50's not around. Why are we talking about chains? That's all I'm saying. I don't see y'all got plenty of money. Y'all buy cars and watches like rich people do. Ain't really talking about chains. Yo, you don't have the passport chain. Because what it was is Yayo came back from the dead. Yayo got a second win and can't stand it. Sometimes it could be a that's around me that can't stand it. Yayo got a second win on his own without 50. I went on Vlad. Yo, you bugging. I went on $1 Million a Game. That took me there. I went on Shannon Sharp. I went on all these big platforms by myself and sold my personality just like y'all do.
People, yes, he did. And yes, he did grind and, build himself up on his own. But it's not like they talking to you because they just like you. They talking to you because you already had a career with 50. Both of you guys have relied on the big homie. But hopefully, each of you have grown into your own men. I don't even understand why this is a conversation. I think that Tony Yayo just likes all the dinners that 50 Cent keep buying him, and he can't think of different ways to brag on it without bringing other people up. He done said it every different way he could say it regular, so now he got to compare the dinners that 50 Cent bought him to the dinners that Jay-Z is buying his friend.
Going to continue to hate. You had your one day on stage with Jay, which is cool. Feel good.
Would you be to elaborate? Would you be what day on stage?
It was one day on stage with Jay. It's cool. So I know you're gonna feel good about yourself. Want to pump out your chest. Then you want to sell a record.
What you mean when Jay just performed?
Yeah, when Jay just performed.
Oh,
he had one day out. We do that with 50 every other week. blew a couple of shots
That's true.
at him, he might feel like, oh,
Jigga's not as active,
saying that,
though.
what businesses you have? This is my business right here. Unit dispensary.
I like the Yayo and Murda dynamic because Yayo is like the fly player dude who just always man, when Murda
You think Yayo is the fly player, dude? Okay.
responded back to Memphis Bleek, it wasn't as calm as Tony Yayo. Now, ultimately, though, before we even get to what Uncle Murda had to say, I think this conversation is beneath everybody, bro.
Yes, it is. Thank you. Somebody with some sense.
I think this conversation of if people got businesses, if they got money or not, is beneath people who have been in the industry for 20, 30 years, bro.
And are 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 years old.
Nobody think they're broke. Nobody. I don't think there's a soul who thinks Tony Yayo, Memphis Bleek, or Uncle Murda is broke. However, the more y'all have these conversations, people gonna start thinking y'all broke. Like, you don't have to go in depth about what businesses you own, the moves you're making, because trust me, bro, the only people who are watching are the people who want to stop that. The only people who was like paying attention and like, oh my God, he got this business here, are the people who got bad intentions. Ask Adrian Broner what coming publicly and telling people he got money again did to him.
You talking about his lawsuit he got? That's not what, I mean, the money probably ain't hurt because, people never get a lawsuit when you broke. But it's his hands not being able to keep him to himself and his interactions with, how he deals with the ladies. Let's just say that. That's what got him in trouble.
Bro, ask Broner. The minute Broner came out and said, hey, I'm rich again, he got a lawsuit the same week.
Damn.
Now, this is what Uncle Murda had to say. Uncle Murda was not as patient or as nice with Memphis Bleek. Murda actually issued a warning and I guess a challenge to Memphis Bleek if he really want to prove who got more money.
It's between Queens and Nassau. We deliver. We've been open for a while now. Shout to Murda. We have our own businesses. We doing our own thing. Be surprised.
I'm gonna say this.
I just don't gotta make announcements because I know he glazing. And the glazing award goes to
Tony, you didn't win. You mad? You lost that one. I'm just saying, y'all both pretty glazed.
Memphis Bleek. And the glazing award goes to Memphis Bleek. And then look, you on Black Effect, so I know Charlamagne is gonna be like, yo, so what about Yayo? Of course, you gonna click phone. It's cool. It's not a problem. I like when they talk about me. I know I'm doing something right.
Oh,
that's it.
No, because one of the things I did see that he said was that, Jay don't gotta take care of him.
But nobody's taking care of me.
That's what I like. It shouldn't even be a conversation. What are we talking about? Your mans and them look out for you. I'm an adult. We dumb old for this.
But hold on, let me finish.
That's where you're getting it wrong. I don't pay my bills. Don't pay my taxes. My first house is bought off my album.
He said something pertaining to you too, Murda, about if
he said something about me.
He said something about me. Now he mad. Here we go.
Oh, you did? Oh,
no, I didn't know you said something about me. You talking about me?
No, maybe it wasn't you.
Oh, okay.
If
maybe it wasn't you.
If 50 stopped for a year, it'll be over.
I would be in a trap.
He said them niggas. He did say them niggas. He ain't say Murda particular, but Murda fits into them niggas.
What you talking about? Them niggas. If I can't, I'm still a street. I'm not on Jay-Z, Nas and them level. It's cool. I was making money before, be like, yo, was a pack pumper. No, I was getting money on 134 and God Brewer.
Let me say this.
You can ask.
Let me say this. Let me just say this, Murda.
Hold on, let me say. Hold on.
I gotta stop.
I know. Like, as far as we got a successful weed dispensary business, and I know Bleek said he got a restaurant. I don't mind. We can do this too. We could go. Let's see what you made last month, and we can show what we made last month, and we could continue to do month for month to see who's making more money as far as that business is concerned. We could go business for business as far as that, right? And we could go Bitcoin for Bitcoin because I got a bunch of those too. So as far as me being back in the hood, that would never happen. And we could show houses too. I got a pool. We could show who houses flyer and all type. We could do that. We could go Bitcoin for Bitcoin. Hold on. We could go Bitcoin for Bitcoin. We could do this. And not to mention, we got a nice check from Valium to even do this podcast. Right, we getting paid like real good money to do this podcast, and on top of that,
fastest growing podcast.
And on top of that, I heard him talk about he put out because I didn't know he was talking about me. Like I'm surprised. Bleek,
Murda couldn't wait to get ignorant. He couldn't wait. He said, "What? Say something about me?"
We both from Brooklyn. I'm surprised.
Hey, it's too late for that, Gilly. You already said it.
That's for damn sure.
Yo, the only thing I heard like Memphis Bleek say about Uncle Murda was that he believes that Murda made more money with Jay-Z than he made with 50 Cent.
No, he said them niggas. He said them niggas.
He don't believe Murda when Murda said he made more money with 50 Cent than with Jay-Z. But the majority of Memphis Bleek disses was towards Tony Yayo, right? But when Gilly opened up this like rabbit hole,
because Yayo the one that came out his mouth,
it felt like Murda was kind of waiting to say something. But, because how Murda kind of like flew off the window. What you've heard so far from Murda is nothing. Like, it's nothing. What proceeds to follow, to me, is what I don't, especially if you haven't heard what Memphis Bleek have said about you yet. To go this crazy tells me, A, you already heard Memphis Bleek say something about you. You already heard what he said about you, and you didn't like it already. You, as soon as his name came up, you was already waiting to say this. But after Murda goes crazy, Murda falls back on, well, if he says something. I don't know, like, Yo, the way Murda, it felt like Murda was willing to get violent with with
willing
Bleek.
to get violent.
Up until now,
he just a spirited speaker.
I don't know if this is just like a New Yorker.
Stop being scared, Flacco.
And I don't understand because I'm not a New Yorker. But Murda's reaction to me did not really exemplify the situation.
He put his eyes real wide, probably started slapping his hands and shit. You know how niggas be.
Like, it didn't really, his reaction don't really correlate to what's going on. Murda was more mad than Tony Yayo, and Bleek spoke about Tony Yayo for 99.9% of that conversation.
I'm surprised.
I'm going to retract that.
I'm surprised. But no, hold on,
I just thought he said
This nigga got sweat running from under the trucker hat. I thought that was a sideburn. He got a sideburn and sweat growing. He get mad as I don't know what.
I'm surprised. He's talking about me like. But on top of that, shout out to Ghazi and Nima. That's Empire. I just did a deal with them for 7 figures with my music. So I get paid to put out music as well. So as far as I got a deal with Empire, I get paid to put out music, right? My dispensary is doing great. Shout out to my West, the whole indoor, the unit dispo, right? We getting podcast money as well, and a whole lot of money with 50. It's great to perform with 50.
All over the world?
All over the world. It's great to perform with 50.
These niggas ready to get crazy about 50. Don't make them mad. Look at this is what Flacco was talking about. Just because he balled his mouth up like this, making them faces. Don't pay his faces no attention.
All over the world. Perform with 50 probably at least 10 to 12 times out the month. That's what you call a bag. It's hustling. Don't depend on 50, but money with 50. And I salute that and I appreciate that like a motherfucker. And 50 creates other opportunities to get money. That's how it was easy to get the dispo and things of that like that. So it's a blessing to 50. But the room.
But see, to be fair, Murda don't really be riding 50 the way that Yayo do. And they don't go back as far. He's a new employee. He gotta be this type of man. He gotta be 05, 06 mad. Yayo did that already.
Depending on 50 to get no money, like what the f about? It's crazy. And Bleek, hold up, man. Hold up, man. Only Bleek verse I ever like.
Like, yo, you wildin', nigga. He shoot him. He pulled him off. Get out of here.
It's the one that Jay-Z wrote. The
what
only
he said?
Depending on 50 to get no money, like what the f about? It's crazy. And Bleek, hold up, man. Hold up, man. Only Bleek verse I ever like is the one that Jay-Z wrote. The only Bleek verse I ever like is the one that Jay-Z wrote.
Let's pause this right here.
Why you so mad? You felt violated right there. He's like, nigga, you all pumped about this. Ain't nobody to fight here. I can't stand dudes that do that. A whole bunch of rap. Like, why you so mad about it? I guess you're trying to give it a good show. All right, it's entertaining.
Yayo ain't feeling this, bro. Right, because he shoot off Yayo a couple times. Now, I do think, though, like they brothers, and obviously, right, because, it ain't no disrespect.
Yeah, he ain't tripping.
But I did see an argument on their podcast the other day, like the last time I reacted to it, where they got into an argument, too, about over-talking, right? Because Yayo, kind of like was slow cooking his point, trying to really get it out. Then Gilly brought in Murda, so now Murda had to step in, and Yayo couldn't really get his full point out. But look at Yayo's face, bro. Yayo, you would think that Yayo is Memphis Bleek right now, bro.
Right, like he actually getting it.
You would think that Yayo is Memphis Bleek right now, bro.
I ain't never like a Bleek verse that he wrote by himself. Out here, niggas ain't Memphis Bleek fans like that neither.
All right, yo, look.
But I'm surprised you talked about
all
me,
right,
Bleek.
now look. I ain't gonna listen.
You said he said something about me.
Don't worry.
I ain't with it.
I said,
I ain't
he
with
said if
back in the hood is
hold on. Talking about me more, right? So
Right.
Back to that shit.
right?
They both got on G-Unit sneakers. They wear G-Unit everything.
No, I'm just saying back to that. I'm dead
Not the
serious.
You on
Back to
100
that.
right now.
Yeah, I am. I'm on 1,000.
Yo, look.
Let's Jet Lenny.
I'm
yeah.
on 1,000, nigga.
And why Wallow ain't wearing his Wallow Walkers? The hotel airline travelers. Where they at? You got your own shoe brand. You can't be walking around with Adidas. Come on, man.
Bitcoin for Bitcoin, bank account for bank account, and business statements for business statements. And we can do it next week.
Yo, look.
And let's check the transactions. You know how you can scratch it out so nobody wire nobody nothing. Let's see how much money really got. And check the safe. Because we got the safe money too. I got a safe in the crib. And I just took my kids first class flights on Disney. We was in Disney World. I do with the kids. You heard? It was me and 2 of the homies and 13 kids. We do with the kids.
I'm a pocket watcher, so now I'm serious on who got more money.
Right. I was just thinking the same thing. I was like, who does have you all mad about it and shit? Who got the money?
Uncle Murda's net worth is $2 million. Okay. Memphis Bleek net worth, let's see what's Bleek's net worth is between $200,000 and $2 million, which this is foul. This is foul. That's foul, bruh. All right, because
and these are all estimates anyway. Whatever you about to say, Flacco.
If Murda's net worth is just $2 million, why y'all gotta estimate Bleek's net worth, man? Why can't y'all just give Bleek like a solid number?
Because they don't know.
Now they says Bleek's early earning is $75,000. His initial advance with Rockefeller Records. Okay, that's nothing. And then his music catalog, they says, he did multi-millions of dollars. Oh wow. He filed for a Chapter 13 bankrupt. Well, don't this kind of proves who got more money then? Wait, let's see. Did Uncle Murda file for bankruptcy? No. I think that settles it, okay? Well, not really, right? Because there are people who file for bankruptcy. I think 50 Cent filed for bankruptcy in
Donald Trump.
But 50 Cent is obviously richer than everybody involved here. But if one person has filed for bankruptcy, the other person hasn't, I think we could make... I don't know, he write like a pretty great decision here by saying, okay, maybe Uncle Murda takes this round, bruh.
You don't know how much money these niggas got. Plus, what difference do it make? As long as you both are doing good and able to feed your families, you're still arguing over who get the most dinners taken out. Clearly, Tony Yayo eats more duck and fillet. The little meats, he eat all kind of little dips and treats and shit. The 50 Cent get him.
Oh, man. Ooh, we're failing as a people.
Okay? That's what Bleek should have said. Yeah, you got this round, man. Jigga don't really get me a whole lot of treats and little pieces of meat, filet mignons and all that. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments, everybody. Who got that paper and who don't? And if you like that video and you want to see some other dope videos, check out this one. We worked hard on it for you.
Drugs, luxury vehicles, violence, 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 violence.